Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for tuning in. Why, if you can explain this to me, ladies and gentlemen, why was the cloud storage video monitors, the cloud storage video device throughout the film set on Rust, why was it working prior to the tragedy? Why did it stop working during the tragedy? Why? If somebody can explain that to me, that would be greatly appreciated. Everyone on the Rust set was able to see what was going on, and like any video or any filming that was done with actors on the Rust set it was able to be seen by everyone on monitors. Am I on? Can you hear me, ladies and gentlemen? First of all, no audio. Oh my God. So, why is it that he was... Can you hear me, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Why is it that he was in an unscheduled, impromptu rehearsal? Hit subscribe, by the way, to this channel. Hit subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel. And I want to show you, we're going to get to the lawsuit that talks about, and to my super chat, I cannot thank you enough. You help me do these segments, and I cannot, if you want to talk about anything related to Alec Baldwin, or anything else really, on the super chat, that would be greatly appreciated. I appreciate your support. Around 7:30 a.m., Hannah noted that the video camera system and app that allowed the crew to switch to watch scenes going on in real time and stored content in the cloud. What did yours truly tell you? I'm not perfect, but I was talking about cloud storage for a month and a half. I was talking about, and I'm not in the film industry, but I can put two and two together. I've been telling people about cloud storage for over a month. And I said, everything's being stored on a cloud, almost certainly. Now we're finding out video monitors throughout the set that served as a de facto camera security system. It says right here, a little bit lower. We'll get down there in a second. But around 7:30 a.m., Hannah noted that the video camera system and app that allowed the crew to watch scenes going on in real time and stored content in the cloud, Video Village, was down. Why was it down? Why didn't Alec Baldwin refuse to film or rehearse while the Video Village was down? That would have helped Hannah, the armorer, realize that, hey, she needed to be there. As a result, Hannah was unable to view the various camera scenes and what they were filming. Video Village was always supposed to be up so Hannah, the makeup, and others on the set could see when they were needed and follow what was going on with film scenes as they were happening, for example, inside buildings. Video Village provides several apps which apparently offer secure cloud storage. Secure cloud storage. Let's say that again. Secure cloud storage. Secure cloud storage and the ability for set crews to watch scenes in real time at a distance and monitor scenes. So you mean to tell me that it was a coincidence that the armorer wasn't there, so it was just a coincidence It was a coincidence that the armor wasn't in the church. It was a coincidence that it was an impromptu, unscheduled. It was an impromptu, unscheduled rehearsal. We can see that on page 12. So, where is that? 73. This was not a scheduled rehearsal, and neither Halls nor anyone else called out a rehearsal. Wow, that's a coincidence. Maybe there's some information. Maybe, just maybe, there's some information on Alec Baldwin's cell phone. Eric H526, hello. Luke St. Martin, hello. Everybody here, hello. So it was a coincidence that it wasn't scheduled and it was impromptu. It was a coincidence the armor wasn't in the church. It was a coincidence that the video village was down. Now, those are pretty bizarre, I guess you could say, morbidly opportune for anyone who wanted to commit some kind of horrendous act. What three coincidences, three coinkydinks that just happened to take place in sequence that allowed, it was like this perfect storm of incompetence and reckless behavior. This was not the ordinary and usual safety precautions taken on film sets. Video Village provides several apps which apparently offer secure cloud storage and the ability for set crews to watch scenes in real time, at a distance, and monitor scenes. Okay? The failure of Video Village that day was very significant because no one could see inside the church at the time of the impromptu Baldwin firearm scene. Impromptu. In effect, the de facto camera security system on the Rust set was, quote, shut down that day. Can somebody explain to me why the security system was shut down? Why was the security system shut down? Does anybody have any ideas? Why was the security system shut down when you needed that because you were utilizing firearms on, what, half of the remaining scenes? And the armor needed to be notified when she was required to be there? And if the response is, well, the camera crew was protesting, the answer to that is yes. I know. Don't you see that's bizarre? Aha! What do you mean? The camera crew was also protesting the same day that the Video Village cloud storage service that allowed everyone to see what was taking place. So you have how many coincidences, how many bizarre things took place that day? How many bizarre things? You have camera crew protesting, number one. You have camera crew protesting. You have the armor not in the church. You have an unscheduled, impromptu rehearsal with blanks, or no, dummy rounds inside of a Colt 45 when apparently they weren't filming, which makes no sense. Why on earth would you need dummy rounds if you're not even filming? And why on earth wouldn't you film if you're looking at camera angles? That makes no sense at all. So, no cloud storage, no way for people throughout the set to see what was taking place. Nobody could see Alec Baldwin 2 feet away from the midsection of a female cinematographer pointing a Colt 45, very powerful revolver. Nobody could see that. Isn't that interesting? Why couldn't anyone see what he was doing? Maybe this wasn't even in the script. They keep saying the Gloria Allred lawsuit stated that it didn't call, the scene didn't call for the firearm to be, the Colt 45 to be fired. But did the scene even call for this type of rehearsal? What, I mean, whose idea was this rehearsal? We don't know. Whose idea was it? Because apparently to this man right here, all right, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Am I back? Am I back, ladies and gentlemen? Am I back? Okay, good. Good. Let me see if I could do something here really quickly. All right, so I'm back. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, finally. I was hoping it would just go down to 2 people left and then we could just, no, I'm joking, obviously. Sharon, I don't know. That's a great question. So Sharon asked, when the cloud storage was shut down. I don't know. That is a good question. It's not a security system, but it was referred to in the lawsuit as a de facto security system. I think for some reason, I think it was in fact, so the lawsuit says, in fact, it was a de facto security system on the Rust. In fact, the de facto security system on the Rust set was shut down that day. I think maybe because if anyone tried to introduce a live round or do anything on set, they were being filmed. So it might be that everyone was being filmed at all times. So Sharon, thank you so very much. I think it was shut down either that evening or in the morning. Because that day it wasn't working. So 1958 vintage, thank you so very much. So we'll read it again. So let's just see here. Around 7:30 a.m., Hannah noted the video camera system and app that allowed the crew to watch scenes going on in real time and stored content in the cloud. Video Village was down. Okay? So, Sharon, I'm not sure when it was shut down, but it wasn't working when it needed to be working. As a result, Hannah was unable to view the various camera scenes and what they were filming. Video Village was always supposed to be up so that Hannah, makeup, and others on set could see that they were needed and follow what was going on with film scenes as they were happening, for example, inside buildings. So people throughout the set could see real time what was going on. I think that was the allure of the cloud storage Video Village system. I'm sure there were monitors everywhere, and people throughout the set could see what was taking place, for example, in that church. So that's I think that's the issue here. Why was that down? Now, if the answer is, well, the camera crew was protesting, that's yet another reason not to film that day. You can't simply having an excuse doesn't mean, simply having a rebuttal or an excuse doesn't mean it's a good excuse or a logical rebuttal. If people say, well, Alec Baldwin, why did you continue filming? Well, what would be the reason? What would be the reason for him to continue filming when there was a camera crew that was walking out? The Video Village cloud software, video cameras, de facto security system that everyone could see on monitors wasn't working, so nobody knew what he was doing in the church. And coincidentally, it happened right. See, the cinematographer lost her life that day. That's the issue. That's the issue here, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's life was lost. And if the answer to why the Video Village cloud storage wasn't working is because within this lawsuit it says, well, it wasn't working because the camera crew were protesting. It wasn't working because the camera crew were protesting. And then the next question is, well, why did you continue filming or rehearsing? And if you were rehearsing, why did you use blanks? Why on earth would there be a need for blanks in a why on earth would there be a need for blanks if you're not filming the actual rehearsal or tech prep? If you're only looking at camera angles, why would you need blanks? And why would you yell cold gun in a rehearsal that isn't being filmed? I mean, the assistant director yelled out that phrase because the assumption here is that he was going to fire the weapon. That's why. And it was almost certainly being filmed. The initial reporting from the Sun and Radar Online stated that it was being filmed. But my point to you, and right when I went to this photo, of course, let's see if we can try it again. My point to you is look at this Look at this. Look right there. This is makes no sense. Oh God, please help me. I'm dying. Why would he write this? Look how bizarre. Like, you have all of these bizarre occurrences, and you have all of these bizarre occurrences. And then he goes off the deep end with these cryptic, very disrespectful drawings. It just makes no sense. None of this makes any sense. You have to understand also, like, his personality is the type he's conveying the type of personality that is flaunting. Like, he's almost laughing at everybody. He's almost trying to taunt and, like, show the world that he's so much smarter than everybody. He has, like, the chutzpah is unbelievable. The audacity, the arrogance. Like, if you accidentally end someone's life, you need to remain humble at all times. Like, humble and remorseful and, like, I mean, you ended someone's life. What are you doing 2 months later with an absurd drawing, especially after the Video Village, in the video camera system that allowed the crew to watch scenes in real time and stored content in the cloud was down? Why would you then 2 months later draw something like this? You know? Why would you blame the cinematographer and to say that, well, she was telling me to point in her direction? He simultaneously says, I would never fire at anybody. My training taught me, but I did pull the hammer back because she told me to do so. Does that make any sense at all? Just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you can, like, nothing here is going to save this man in a court of law. So I don't know, like, just because you have a lot of money and you're famous, that doesn't mean you can get away with anything. That doesn't mean you're just going to get away with anything. Like, just because, like, I mean, the motive, that's the issue. The motive is the main, like, that's the question mark. I'm saying it's an accident, but for example, if there was any motive, this would be almost perfectly planned in the most sinister manner. Video cameras throughout the set aren't working. Nobody could see what they're doing. And it's like you have a situation where if you were planning something sinister, this would be like an example of a very sinister, diabolical type of situation. You're ending someone's life 2 feet away from them. Then you say you think that they had a heart attack. Then you say you think that they fainted. Then you say you didn't know until the police spoke to you, which was hours later. So it's like, it makes no sense. So let's just read this again. Around 7:30 a.m., Hannah noted that the video camera system an app that allowed the crew to watch scenes going on in real time and stored content in the cloud, Video Village was down. As a result, Hannah was unable to view the various camera scenes and what they were filming. The Video Village was always supposed to be up. So, if it was always supposed to be up, why did they film? Or why did they rehearse? So that Hannah, Makeup, and others could see when they were needed and follow what was going on with filmed scenes as they were happening, for example, inside buildings. Video Village provides several apps which apparently offer secure cloud storage and the ability for crews to watch scenes in real time at a distance and monitor scenes. Okay? So the failure of Video Village that day was significant because nobody could see inside the church at the time of the impromptu gun scene. Nobody could see inside the church. Isn't that convenient or a coincidence? Thank you, Perimeter. Thank you. If you can't see inside the church, that one day when someone's life is lost, so the one day that Alec Baldwin ends someone's life accidentally, what a coincidence. The monitors that would have filmed, even if the cameras weren't rolling, that didn't work. Those monitors, that cloud storage software just wasn't working that day. Gee, what a coincidence. And if the rebuttal is, well, the camera crew protested, well, then why were you filming? Why on earth didn't you try to work out something with the camera crew? This production company was so inept and reckless and incompetent, they couldn't even ensure that their camera crew was happy. Janet McGuffey, thank you, Janet. Thank you so very much, Janet, to my super chat. Thank you. L.W. Anderson, yes. It definitely is like a serial madman type of drawing. Janet, thank you so very much. What is this? This is so bizarre. Let's see if we can make it even larger. So, who does this? Janet, thank you again to my super chat. Thank you. I mean, that's like that is a situation where you have somebody flaunting or like you have somebody flaunting a tragedy or taunting or mocking a tragedy or completely and utterly clueless. And it's like you're now drawing these bizarre messages or you're so you're trying to convince people you're so innocent that you don't have to actually think about being insulting or arrogant. Message in a bottle, that's hilarious. Let's see, Alec Baldwin. So the whole thing is Alec Baldwin turns over his cell phone. It's like it shouldn't even have been. That shouldn't even have been an issue. The only reason it was an issue was because the only reason it was an issue was because he made it like, let's look at, the Splenda packet again. Let's look at the Splenda packet video again. All right, let's look at the Splenda packet video again.
Story that their name.
Hold on one second. Why is this not so bizarre? Okay.
Who lives two doors down.
Hold on one second. So here we have hold on, let me see this. Okay, here we have
Down from them.
Alec Baldwin right here. Okay. All right.
Proceeded to tell me a story. Countenance to him. And he and his daughter proceeded to tell me a story that their neighbor who lives two doors down from them went to a store, like a takeout food.
Their neighbor who lives 2 doors down from them. He's just so good with stories. So bizarre. This is after, okay. The armor was not in the church. Okay, hold on one second. There's This is after, okay. I think I know where there's an echo. This is after, ladies and gentlemen. This is after um this is after the the video monitoring system was down that day. The armor wasn't in the church. He ended the cinematographer's life. And this is after him saying he thought she fainted. It's her fault. She told him to point in his direction. And he thank you, Eric. And he thought she had a heart attack. So he's lying through his teeth. Listen to this though.
Food place, Organic Crush, out east here. And the woman who was their neighbor, she found this.
So there you go. The Splenda packet. Very bizarre. What is wrong with the echo? Nothing's working tonight. Nothing's working. Is there still an echo? Audio not synced. Okay. God, why is this wrong? All right, let's listen to this again. Let's see if it works.
And he and his daughter proceeded to tell me a story that their neighbor who lives two doors down from them went to a store, like a takeout food place, Organic Crush, out east here.
So there you go.
The woman who was their
Splenda
neighbor,
packet.
she found this.
All right, how was that? Could you hear that better? What is wrong with the echo? I'm listening to this on my phone trying to fix this. Sorry. Is there still an echo? Was that better? Okay, awesome. Okay. All right. So all right, so it's better, right? Echo, what the heck is going on? Anyway, let's listen to this right here. Oh my god, dude, what is going on? Oh, maybe if I do this, hold on. Sorry about this. You can bear with me, everybody. Does this work? Is this better?
Organic crush um, out east here. And the woman who's their neighbor, she found this. She found the Splenda pack.
All right, so is that better? Sorry. Okay, good. All right, so she found a Splenda packet. And not synced, still not synced. God, worse. Oh no. Better sort of. All right. So let's just see here. Um,
They proceeded to tell me a story that their neighbor, who lives 2 doors down from them, went to a store, like a takeout food place, Organic Crush, out east here, and the woman who's their neighbor, she found.
Well, there you go.
This. Found the Splenda packet. She found the Splenda packet. You are 100% true.
Well, hold it there. You are 100% true. Is the audio 100% true? Okay, good. Mary, thank you. All right. How was that? Could you hear that?
100% true.
Well, hold it there. You are 100% true. Echo, what the heck is going on? Anyway, let's listen. So I apologize for bear with me, everybody. Does this work? Is this better? So let's listen to this.
Out east here, and the woman who's their neighbor, he found.
Okay, okay, so there you go. Oh my god. Sorry. All right, here. Let's just listen to this again.
Out east here, and the woman who's their neighbor, she found this.
Now, I want you to go ahead. And look at this, okay, and compare it to everything you see here in this lawsuit. The Video Village app was down. The armor wasn't in the church, nor was she able to see what was going on. He was 2 feet from the cinematographer, with apparently nobody else on the set being able to monitor what was going on, except people within that set and with it around them. The camera crew was protesting. They weren't there. The armor was not in the church, and the assistant director wasn't supposed to be giving the armor anything. Deborah, thank you. Sweet Serenity, hello. Deborah, thank you so very, very much. I mean, look at that. And then you have this. So, I mean, we did the handwriting analysis. I mean, you can look at, they're pretty similar, if not the same. But let's continue.
Found the Splenda packet. Yes, she found the Splenda packet. You're 100% true. I thank you for the laughs, good sir. Here's to a new year. Love you. It's the Splenda packet. Splenda packet. Does this mean 2022 is going to be a good year? Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, 100% true.
Wouldn't that be nice? So, does this, I mean, nothing here makes sense. Absolutely nothing here makes sense. It's just so, all of this is so bizarre. All of this is just so bizarre. And you have to ask yourself, does he seem worried? That's the frightening thing. The man does not seem worried. Ricarda! Sunesen, thank you, Ricarda. Greatly appreciated. Deborah! Deborah Ice Parallels. Yep. It's true. Yep. Although one of them ended someone's life, both did despicable things, but one ended someone's life. Yep. Deborah, thank you. Ricarda, thank you so very much. Deborah, Ricarda, I think the echo makes, if I could go back to the echo, which I probably will accidentally in a couple of seconds, it kind of makes it even more creepy.
That is nothing short of a miracle. You find out his neighbor's name, and I'm going to send her a gift.
That's frightening. That is really frightening. That is really, really, really frightening. You don't want a gift from Alec Baldwin. Monique! Splenda Gate will not divert us. He has the motive I've written. Monique! Monique, thank you. Monique Smith, thank you. Monique, thank you so very much. If I just like look, the way YouTube is working now, I will just be doing the same Splenda Gate segment for the next 3 years. So I think it's like the only thing we can still talk about. Perimeter, thank you so very much for the kind words. And if you look, that isn't even the most frightening one. The most frightening one. I don't know if this is on her. I don't know if this is on her. Like she went out with her hairdresser, which is fine. I'm sure it was a fantastic time, but like, why are you flaunting a night out when your husband just ended someone's life? I don't know. Am I wrong here? It's just so bizarre. Hold on, where is he? Hold on, this is there's a bunch of them too. There's the Christmas one. Did I show you the Christmas one? I haven't showed you the Christmas one? All right, hold on one second. That's right. All right. Did you see the Christmas one? Monique, thank you again. Monique, thank you so very much. To my super chat, thank you so much, everybody. Have you seen did I show you guys the Christmas one or not? Yes or no? I need somebody to tell me yes or no. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do the Christmas one. This is even freakier than everything else.
I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to all of the people who sent me such kind words and, best wishes and strength and hope and prayers and so forth and thoughts and lots of encouragement.
And for Splenda for sponsoring my post-tragedy life. Splenda, you're the best. You know what? Sativa is nothing. It's all about Splenda.
Lots of really, really great.
Sweet and low. You think sweet.
Sentiments from so many people. I got hundreds of emails from friends and family and colleagues and people that some I hadn't heard from in quite a while to send me strength and good wishes and so forth. And I'm very grateful for that. I want to say thank you to everybody. And online on Instagram, many people commenting and saying very, very supportive things about this different colleagues, growth situation. I'm looking forward to some aspects of this being behind me, of course, for every saying very, very supportive things about me, for everyone who's involved in this. It's never going to be behind us. It's died so tragically. I never lose that. Not a day goes by I don't think about that. But
That dog is so annoying in the back. My God, can you hear the dog?
I'm home with my family.
By the way, beautiful scenery. My God.
The only thing I care about, it's just true. All I care about is my wife and my kids, and just moving forward with my life and
That dog's.
get through a tough time.
Is it a tough time? Must be a tough time. You ended somebody's life. You ended somebody's life. You're collecting Splenda packets. Must be tough. You didn't give your phone. The other ones, the assistant director, the armor gave their phones immediately. You blamed the cinematographer for telling you to point in her direction. Is it a tough time? The armor wasn't in the church. Why wasn't the armor in the church?
A really tough time. But I wanted to say thank you to all the people who sent me good wishes and sent me support.
Especially on Splenda.
I'm very grateful for that. I feel very awkward going through this. It's been very difficult. And I want to say happy holidays, happy Hanukkah. That's belated, but Merry Christmas and happy Kwanzaa. You name it.
You know, you name it. You name it. Whatever holiday you're celebrating, you name it. This bud's for you. This Splenda's for you. Whatever, hey, whatever, man. Honestly, I don't even know what I was doing before and after the tragedy. You know, you name it. Whatever. Anything you're celebrating, it's all good. Whatever, man. Wouldn't that be nice?
Whatever holiday you're celebrating, happy holidays to everybody. Um, I don't think you're as lucky as I am in one department, and that is your home. That you're home with your family. And I'm home with my family, and
You know, this is one thing that he doesn't understand. There's a family mourning because of him. Does this not resonate? Like, does the Trump, does the, the Splenda's for you? Jeanette, this Splenda's for you. Janet, this Splenda's for you. Does he not understand that he caused his behavior, his reckless incompetence caused a family to mourn? A husband and a child not to have a wife and a mother. Does he get this? But I'm glad he's happy.
it's all I got. Everything matters is my family, my wife, and my kids, who are so. They're my life in every way. I don't have anything smart or original to say. Just thank you to the people who said.
He's like, I don't have anything smart or original, but if you could see the beautiful background in the Hamptons, don't you wish you were here? Don't you wish your background was as beautiful as mine? See how rich I am? Don't you think I can get away with anything?
Me, it's great wishes, and
Don't you like my red ascot?
happy New Year, happy holiday to everybody, and
JG, hello! I didn't see you. JG, hello.
be safe.
Thank you, Alec. This man is unbelievable. He's giving safety advice. The irony here. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Follow safety protocol. Except when you're using one of the most powerful revolvers. You know. Meh. Could you imagine? This man's giving safety protocol at the end?
Don't let Santa Claus down the chimney with his mask.
Don't let Santa Claus down the chimney without a okay. This is from the man who abided by zero safety protocol. Zero firearm safety. Zero. Zero. This Splenda's for you. Unbelievable. That's a good one also. That's a good one also. My God. So Hilarious Grift is a channel that has all of these. I don't have Instagram, so the channel is like if you don't have Instagram, it's the only place you can go. Really, one of the few places you can go to actually see, the Splenda Gate and all of this stuff. E3K the cat. He's such a kind man. Oh my God. So, all right. So let's see. This is one that's interesting.
Couldn't really tell.
This is actually really interesting.
Um, I was at a coffee shop here on Long Island.
Have you noticed every time he talks, like on Instagram, it's always such a powerful moment. I was tying my shoe, and a neighbor, actually the neighbor's proctologist's financial advisor's cousin, came to me and threw me a Splenda packet. It hit my head, and it had a drawing from John Wayne Gacy on it. And I said, I want to Photoshop. I want to screenshot this. I'm going to hold this, and then I lost it. And then I lost it someplace. And then 2 weeks later, on the body of a decaying, decomposing carcass of a squirrel, someone found it. And now I have it back.
And having lunch with a friend of mine, and a young woman, like a senior in high school, or maybe she was in college, I couldn't really tell. She walked by with a guy. She was with a guy.
A young woman walked by. I don't know her age. Maybe a senior. High school. Maybe a senior. Maybe a freshman. College. Maybe. I don't know.
Her age, and he handed me a packet of Splenda.
I own firearms. You own firearms. What do we learn? The first thing years back I learned, always check to see if it's unloaded. Never point at anyone. At the range, we're taught never, ever, ever point at anyone. And if you do, you're never going back to that range.
And on the perimeter of the package, modest amount of space to write on. She wrote me a note on both sides of the package, and it was all, it was so many people care about you or something. I mean, it was like really very, very kind and very modest amount of space to write on. Very thoughtful and very, just really so amazing that she handed me this Splenda packet. And I was like, well, thank you. And she left.
Did anybody miss though the beautiful irony, the virtual satire of Alec Baldwin telling people to wear facial coverings after he ended someone's life without any basic regard for protocol? That was the last video, but
And she was on her way out when she gave it to me. And I was sitting there, and I took it home. I was going to photograph it. I was going to screenshot it on both sides. She wrote on both sides of the package. I was going to screenshot it, and then I lost it. I had it in one of my pockets. I'm so overwhelmed. I wonder if I put it somewhere to make it.
I'm so overwhelmed trying not to give my phone to authorities.
Safe, and I don't remember where. I searched for it yesterday. Like you would search for your keys or your phone or your wallet. I was obsessed with finding this. I'm still obsessed with finding it because I want to screenshot it. I doubt a packet like that's going to last very long. But if you are the young woman that gave me the Splenda packet
How frightening is that? If you're the young woman that gave me the Splenda packet.
at John Pampas the other day, then send me a message here because I'm very grateful to you. That was so.
Eric, thank you.
And that meant so much to me. It meant a lot to me.
It meant so much to me that I'm waiting for somebody to pick it up 2 weeks later. That's how much it meant to me. This is just so bizarre. We have to look back, though. This is... oh my god. This is the best.
Hey, my wife and my kids who are, I don't have anything smart or original to say. Just thank you to the people who sent me these great wishes, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holiday to everybody, and be safe.
Be safe. Thanks. Thanks for telling us to be safe, Alec Baldwin. That's like a tsunami saying, don't get wet. Terrible tsunami. Oh, I love that. Unbelievable. He just can't give up. He can't give up being the morally superior liberal. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Don't let Santa Claus down the chimney with one mask.
Don't let Santa down the chimney. How about we don't let Alec Baldwin anywhere near a firearm ever again? Ever, 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 ever. Don't let Santa Claus down the chimney without... This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I mean, it's like... It's just unbelievable. Monique! Monique, thank you so very much. How do we become a Patreon? Cannot find the link below. I will give you the link right now, Monique. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here is very kind of you, Monique. Here's the link. Hold on one second. I'll give you the link right now. Thank you, Monique. Right here. Thank you so very much, Monique. Here's the link right here. So, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Monique Smith. Thank you. Greatly appreciated, Monique Smith. Thank you. It's just so bizarre, and like, it's just so bizarre. Everything is so bizarre here. Unique, thank you again. Thank you so much, Eric H526. Thank you. All right, let's do a couple more rounds and then.
You found the Splenda packet. You are 100% true.
Nobody speaks like this. A senior in high school is not going to speak like this ever. HB, hello to the HB fans. He's live right now. So after this, go to his YouTube.
Thanks for the laughs, good sir. Cheers to a new year. Love you. It's the Splenda packet.
Is this somebody who thinks is this the behavior of somebody who ended someone's life? Is that the behavior of somebody like who ended someone's life? Does that make any sense at all? I mean, does it make any sense at all? It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. Let's see if we can. Let's see. Are there any other. I mean, this one is bizarre. I get it that they want to kind of be, like in a way like the Kardashians, like they want to be like a TV family, but he just ended someone's life. And a couple of these I don't know I don't know if these are all on Instagram. I know some of the ABC News one. Monique, thank you again. Um Tammy, thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. To my super chat, thank you, Monique. Everybody here, thank you. Janet, everybody here, thank you so much. I will be back with an upload before 12 midnight. I will have how many people, just before we go, I got to ask a question. JG, I have a question to ask everybody. How many people, and depending on your time zone, how many people are up at like around 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.? Is anyone up at around 4 a.m.? Because I'm going to do live streams in the morning. Exactly, JG, exactly. I'm going to do live streams in the morning. I'm going to try to do live streams in the morning from now on also. And my question is, how many people are up, James, thank you, are up at around 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning? 6 a.m.? None of your business, hello. Thank you, Janet. How many people? Pacific time. So that would be 7 a.m. Eastern time. How many people are up 7 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Eastern? Is that 4 a.m.? 4 a.m. Pacific. It's a combination of insomnia and getting up early. Okay, so I will have, ladies and gentlemen, I will have live streams at any time between 4 to 6 a.m., okay? From here on out, most days. Jason, hello. Most days. So check the channel. Nice, JG. Nice. Check the channel at around, if you happen to be up, 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Pacific, which would be, what, 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. Just if you're up, I'll have my live stream later this evening. I mean, early in the morning tomorrow. And have a great evening, everybody. Thanks so much, everybody.